Okay, so the purpose of today's session then is to walk you guys through the process for uploading your IWAs. Now, as Tanis asked me just a couple minutes ago before we started, it is the exact same process pretty much as when you uploaded your IRRs. Okay, and I should mention to everybody again, and for those who are watching on the video later on, your IRRs will need to be uploaded again. So even if you're choosing not to look back at it or make any changes or polish it or do anything with it, you will need to go through this process again. Okay, when I was able to unlock them for everybody so that they could edit them and make changes, it was an all or nothing situation. I either had to unlock everybody's or unlock nobody's. And when you unlock it, you take away the submission. So everybody will have to upload their IRR again, even if you didn't make any changes and you're uploading the exact same document that you had. There was just no way that I could do it. And there were a few people who've already reached out to me and said that they have made a few changes. Okay, so to be fair to everybody, we're all going to have to upload our IRRs again. And that follows the same procedure that we're going to go through right now. Okay, so it should be pretty easy for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and I'm going to walk you through this process. Okay, so let's pretend for a minute that you have your IWA and you're in Microsoft Word. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to tell you that you have to do in order to do this submission is you're going to have to leave the web-based version of Microsoft Word, and you're going to have to open the file in Word Desktop Edition, okay, which is the standard edition of Microsoft Word. And the main reason for that is because one of the things you have to do is you have to save this as a PDF. And the only way to save it as a PDF is if you're in the regular version of Microsoft Word. So the first thing that you're going to have to do if you're on, like if you're in Teams or you're in Office 365, you're going to have to choose the option to open in Microsoft Word or to open in Microsoft Word Desktop. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm in my desktop version. This is not the web-based version. This is the desktop version. So you're going to want to make sure before you do any of the steps that follow that you get to this point. Okay, so we're in our web-based version of Word. I'm just going to make this up because this is not real. So I have my IWA submission. Okay, I've got my title page. I've got everything done properly. So at this point, we are assuming everything is formatted correctly. We're assuming that you've done the title page properly. Okay, you've removed all your personal information. So you've removed your name. You've removed the name of our school. You've removed my name. You've taken all that out of your title. Okay, so we are assuming at this point that you're not changing anything. Okay, so this is what we're going to upload. Once I've downloaded this and everything looks perfect, okay, I don't want to change anything at this point. Now we're saying I have a perfect submission. I'm going to go up here to the top, okay, and I'm going to go down to File. So I'm going to go up here to the top. I'm going to choose File. Then I'm going to choose Save As, okay? And then I'm going to go over here to the left and I'm going to go to Browse. Now this screen might look slightly different for you depending on which version of Microsoft Word you have. If you're doing this on a Mac, it's going to look a little different as well. So this is going to look slightly different depending on which version of Microsoft Word you have. But I'm going to choose Browse, okay? And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to save to my desktop. And the reason I'm choosing the desktop is because it's going to be the easiest place for me to find what it is I'm looking for, okay? You could choose any folder that you want to. I'm recommending that for this, you choose the desktop because it's going to be very easy to find it in just a couple minutes when you have to go upload it, okay? You can call it whatever you want. That doesn't matter. You can call it Tanis IWA Final, okay? You can just call it IWA Final without your name. It really doesn't matter. The person who reads it is not going to see your name. They're not going to see the name of the file, so that doesn't matter. And then
Mr. Ehlers?
Yes.
My Wi-Fi like glitched.
What
do we can you just say what we click again?
So when you're in Microsoft Word, okay, right? You're just going to go to File. You're going to go to Save As. And then I recommend you go down here to Browse. So you can choose where you want to save it, okay? And then I recommend you save to your desktop because it's going to be easy to find. So I chose desktop, and then that's where we are right now.
Okay.
Okay. And then, like I said, you can call it anything that you want. It doesn't matter because they're not going to see the title. And then here is the important part. The default file type that it's going to save at is going to be a Word document. This is what you need to change. You need to drop this menu down, okay? And you need to scroll down until you get to PDF. You must save this as a PDF file, okay? Otherwise, it will not upload. So you're going to choose Save As Type, and you're going to scroll down until you get to PDF, okay? And then, like I said, call it whatever you want, okay? And then you're going to save to the desktop, okay? And then if I go to my desktop, so if I close out of all this and I go down to my desktop, here is my sample saved as a PDF. And so if I open it up, okay, it's gonna open it up probably in Adobe Acrobat because that's the default PDF reader. And so now that you know that you have your IWA saved as a PDF, now we can go into the College Board page and we can go upload. So now what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to go to your College Board account. All right, so you're going to open up a web browser. I've got Jesse logged in here for me so that we can use his as an example. So you're going to go to your College Board page, okay, and you're going to log in to your College Board account. And that will take you to this page, okay? It'll take you to this Welcome AP Students page. You'll see your name. It'll show 11th grade. It'll show the score. It'll tell you what exams you have coming up. And then it'll take you down to all of the AP courses that you're registered for, okay? And so like, it'll give you everything that you need for that, okay? Once you get logged in, you're going to scroll down until you find AP Seminar, okay? Here's AP Seminar right here. So you're going to scroll down till you get to AP Seminar. And when you get to the AP Seminar part of this page, on his, it happens to be between AP Lang and AP US History, okay? But you're going to scroll down till you find AP Seminar. And when you get there, you're going to see in the middle of that AP Seminar portion of the page, you're going to see blue text that's going to say AP Digital Portfolio, okay? You're going to go ahead and click that, and it's going to open the link in a new browser, okay? And I hope to God it's not going to ask me for the password again because I don't remember what his password is. Okay, good, it didn't. Okay, so it's going to take you to the digital classroom page. That's going to look like this. It's going to give you an overview box. It's going to tell you what you have to do, what you've done, what you haven't done, okay? And so then what we're going to do, okay, you can see, you can scroll down, okay? You're going to go over here to the individual research-based essay and presentation. If you were uploading the IRR, you would go to the team project and presentation. But we're going to do this with the individual research-based essay and presentation. Now, good news is there is no more individual media presentation. The presentation piece has been axed this year, okay? So the only one of these, so once you click on the individual research-based essay and presentation, you're gonna open a drop-down menu, and the only one that you're interested in is going to be the individual written argument, the IWA. And so you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna open that up, okay? And it's gonna take you to the IWA page, okay? And it's going to give you a couple of reminders that we've already gone through, which is taking your name out, making sure that your word count is on there, okay? And then making sure that your file is submitted in a PDF, okay? So once you get to this step, you should have already done all those things, okay? And so we're gonna go down here and we're gonna click Upload New, okay? Because we are uploading a new IWA. So we're going to click Upload New, and then it's gonna take me to a window that's gonna look like this, and I'm gonna have to choose the file. So I'm gonna go to Select File, okay? And it's gonna open up a menu like this. Now, If you saved it to the desktop, like I told you to, this is going to be very easy because you're going to choose desktop over here, and then it's going to open up all the things that I have on my desktop. So I'm going to scroll down till I find the one that I need, okay? And here is his IWA. So I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to double click that, okay? And then once I double click it, it's going to show that the file is ready to be uploaded, okay? So it's going to show whatever name I gave it, whatever it's called, it's going to show right in that box, okay? So before I go any further, let me stop for a moment. Anybody who's following along and trying to do this along with me, does anybody have any questions right now? Anybody have any trouble? They need any help, or are we all at this point right now? Those of you that are doing this along with us? Okay, so I'm assuming everybody's good because nobody chimed in. If you do run into an issue, just go ahead, unmute your mic and just stop me if you run into any issues as we keep going. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click submit. Now, here's where people are going to start to make mistakes because a lot of people are going to think that means that they're done. Okay, you are not done at this point. Okay, I don't know why they call it submit there, because it's going to seem like for a lot of you that you're done. You are not finished yet. There is another step, okay? So once you click the submit button, you're gonna get to a screen that's gonna look like this, okay? What you have to do is you have to go over here to the right, to the yellow box, over here on the right, and you have to click submit final, okay? So the last time that you clicked submit was not the end of it all. This is where I get worried that some people will make a mistake because they'll think once they click submit that they're done. You're not quite done yet. So you have to go over here and you have to click submit final, okay? Then it's gonna ask you a series of different questions, okay? It's also, before you can check these boxes, it's gonna make you open the file, so it's gonna force you to look at your final draft one last time to make sure that you've done all the things and that it looks the way that you want to. So it's gonna open up a PDF, okay? So I'm just gonna open the PDF real quick because it won't let me go on.
Mr. Ehlers,
Yes.
when I open up the file again, it's showing like on my final draft, it's showing all the comments that the people left.
Okay, let me see. It shouldn't, they should be deleted, but let me hold on and let's see. It shouldn't be doing that. So it's showing all the comments.
Yeah, so like it's showing like specifically like a highlighted place that somebody highlighted, and it shows like the comment that they like put.
Did you delete
throughout
them? Did you delete them all when you were in Microsoft Word?
I didn't know I had to. That's my thing.
Okay, so
I thought it just got rid of it automatically.
No. You have to delete the comment bubbles. Okay, so
Okay.
that's why it's showing. Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know who's asking this question.
It's Scott.
Oh, Scott. Okay, so Scott. Yeah. So what I can show you later. You know, I can show you separately. It's very easy to delete the comment bubbles so that they disappear. I'll show you how to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Anybody else having that same issue, or we're all good? Okay. So what you get, so you do have to delete the comment bubbles. Now, once you open up the final draft, okay, again, it's going to walk you through, and it's going to make you look at everything there to make sure that it's done correctly. So you can scroll through. This is not my work, obviously, so I have no idea if it's done properly. But you can scroll through, and it's good for you to make sure that you do like what Scott just did, which is when he realized that the comment bubbles were there. Okay, because what you see on your screen right now is what the College Board is going to see. So it's very important that everything looks the way that you want it to look. Don't forget to put the word count at the end. Remember that the word count does not include the title page and does not include the reference page. Okay, it's just the text of the paper. And then the references are at the end. Okay, so this looks, I'm assuming it looks like it's ready to be submitted. He told me it was ready to be submitted. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go back to this page now, okay? I've already viewed my file, which means now I can click these boxes. I've reviewed the file, yes, it's the proper version. The file does not contain my name. Yep, we made sure that any personal information was not on there. And I understand that I will not be able to make changes once I submit. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to check all 3 of those boxes. I'm going to click the next button. It's on the right. Okay, still not finished. They want you to one more time verify that this is what you want to do. So yes, I affirm that this work is my own. Okay, I've read over and I understand what this is being used for. So you check both of those boxes, and then you click the yellow submit button one final time, and then you will get the message that your submission has been received. Okay, you are not finished till you get this white box that says your final submission has been received. Okay, and then you're done. Then you can close out of the box, and then you will see over here on the right hand side, you will see in green, it'll give today's date, which is the 14th, and it'll say final submitted on 5/14. Okay. Until you see this, until you see that green text and the green check mark, you are not finished and you have not completed the process. Okay, so once you get this green check mark that says final submitted 5/14, then you are done. And once you see that box, that means poof, you are done with the IWA. Okay, and now the only thing left that you have to do is to re-upload the final copy of your IRR. Okay, and again, you may choose to just upload the same one that you uploaded back in January. That's totally fine. Okay, but for the IRR, it's going to be pretty much the same process. You're going to come over here. This time, you're going to choose the team project and presentation. You're going to choose the individual research report. Okay, and then you're just going to scroll down here, and just like before, you're going to choose submit final. Okay, and you're going to go through, okay, and see. Now, this is interesting, okay, because you can see here that I sent them back to you on May 4th, just like I told you. Here is the version that you uploaded the first time. If you just want to re-upload that, I think you can just click this, save it to your computer, and then when you go to submit final, just go ahead and submit this same document. So the original paper is here if you want to. Okay, if you don't feel like making changes to it, just download it, save it to your desktop, and then upload it over here. Okay, so that's certainly a possibility with your IRR. But I'll do a separate session next week, or actually probably the week after. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give you guys probably next week to work on your IRRs, and then we'll upload them not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, I think, is when we'll upload them. So
Mr. Ehlers,
yes.
I have a question real quick. So like I deleted all the comments on like the IWA, but in my activity feed, I now have 2 versions of the IWA. How do I delete the other one?
So the only one you mean over here?
Yeah, I titled it as like IWA, and then I had to title it again. I just titled it final IWA, but I still have both of them in there.
Okay, so you just want to make sure that when you go to submit final, that the one that you're submitting is the most recent version. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because if it shows up here, it's not a huge deal. You just want to make sure that the one that you're actually submitting for grading is the one that you choose as the final draft.
Yeah, it just showed up as the one I just deleted the comments on. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so as long as you're uploading the right version, the most recent one, because your activity feed is going to show everything that happens. Okay, maybe I had to send it back to you five times because you kept putting your name on it. Okay, or you kept doing something wrong. It's going to show all those submissions over here. You just want to make sure that you have the most recent one. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be uploaded as your final. Okay. And like I said, I'll do another one of these sessions, not next week, but the week after. Let me come back. Okay, so I'll do another one of these sessions next week, or the week after next, to walk you through how to submit the IRR one final time. But if you feel confident, okay, that you can go ahead and you can submit your IRR without me, you're more than welcome to jump the gun. You don't have to wait. You know, if you feel like you know what you need to fix, you want to fix it real quick, and you want to upload it just to be done, you are more than welcome to do that. But I will do another one of these sessions probably next week, now that I think about it. That way I have a whole week to start tracking down the people that aren't uploading yet to get them to upload. So you can upload both of these now pretty much at your own pace whenever you think that you're ready. I'll be checking over the next week to week and a half, and I'm going to start reaching out to people individually who I'm seeing have not uploaded yet, just to get them to complete that upload process. Okay. So what I'll do right now is I'll stop. Does anybody else have any other questions about what to do? Cody, you just said when I add page numbers, I get that. Okay, what do you mean? When you add the page numbers where? What are you talking about specifically, Cody? You can either ask it in the chat or you can turn on your mic.
He's trying to put the page numbers in his IWA.
Like in your heading?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in the heading, Cody, you have to go to insert page number. So you have to go to, let me see if I can open a file real quick. No, let me just do a new one. All right, so if I'm in here, Cody, so let me go up into a heading. All right, so I'm gonna go to, where is it, layout. Okay, and I'm going to add a heading, or a design, excuse me. It's not layout, no. Where the hell is heading? Oh, insert, that's where it is. So I'm gonna go into my heading, okay, and I'm gonna insert a heading. All right, and so we're gonna say running head, and I'm gonna call this title. Then I'm gonna jump over. Oh, wait. Let me share the screen, sorry, so you can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, Cody, so I'm here in my heading, and I'm getting ready. I'm over here. I want to insert a page number. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have different first page clicked. Okay. And then for my first page, we're going to say running head. We're going to call it title because this doesn't mean anything. I'm going to tab over till I get to the right-hand side. Then I'm going to go over here, Cody, to page number. I'm going to drop that menu down. I'm going to go to current position. Okay, and I'm just going to choose plain number, and it's going to insert the page number. If you try to manually type in the page number, it's not going to work. Okay, so you have to go to page number, current position, and then you're going to choose plain number. And then when I scroll down to my second page, because I made the first page different, so when I scroll down and I get to page 2, okay, remember that my heading on the first page was different. So for this one, it's just the title. I'm gonna scroll over, and then I'm going to insert the page number. Why is it doing that? There we go. And then I'm going to insert the page number on my second page, okay? But notice again, when I have it over here, my first page header rather, is different from the second page heading, okay? And so there I go, I put my tab there. Then I'm gonna go to insert. Okay, we're still in the header. Okay, so, oops, it deleted that, I don't know why. So title, I scroll over, I go to page number, current position, plain number, and notice it automatically recognizes that that's page 2. Okay, and then you're done with the heading. Did that help, Cody? Let's see, maybe he typed in the chat. Okay, so let's go back. Yes, okay, good. Okay. Okay, so hopefully that helped. Any other questions about formatting or anything that anybody has? If you're curious about setting up the title page, or you need a detailed explanation of the header, or how to do the citations or the reference page, I went through that in detail in the previous video. Either just scroll back on the Teams page until you find it, or go to the YouTube channel. It's uploaded there, but there is like a 30-minute or so video where I walk you through step by step how to do the headers, how to do the title page, how to do the citations, and how to do the references. So you'll want to go back and look at that video. Okay. Any other questions? Okay.
I have a question real quick.
Yep. Quick. Yep.
When resubmitting the IRRs that I'm looking at it right now, like of
Mhm.
course on my title page, I have the date as like February 3rd. Do I have to change it to the date today?
Nope, that doesn't matter. That does not matter.
Okay.
They're not going to look at the date. As long as it's a date before May 30th, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry about the date. Good question. Okay. All right. So then if there aren't any other questions, we'll stop. Again, if you have other people in the class who are asking about this, you can let them know I'm going to upload this video this afternoon so they can watch this video. If you missed something and you didn't quite get the upload done properly, you can watch the video again. You can pause it. If you're still having trouble, reach out to me either on Teams or on Remind or through email, and I can try to help you. Okay, let your classmates know if they need help. I can help them as well. You know, after they watch the video. If you're really desperate and you're really stuck, I can walk you through it again. Like we can do like a Teams conference, a video conference on Teams one-on-one, and I can walk you through it that way because you can share your screen with me that way. So I could walk you through it. And then the last thing before we hang up, if you didn't see yet, I posted a note and I tagged everybody in the class who's in AP US History. There's just been a couple things that have come up with the exams this week that you'll want to take a look at before you take that test tomorrow. Basically, the biggest thing is that a lot of people, instead of getting their e-ticket from their email, they've been relying on logging into their College Board page, and the College Board site has been crashing right before the test because too many students are trying to get to their e-ticket that way. So please make sure that you have your e-ticket in your email. Because if you click the link in your email, there have been 0 problems. So that's the main thing. And then make sure that you're using the most up-to-date version of your browser. And then FYI for everybody taking any kind of an exam, we found out this week that the College Board is using at least 4 different versions of all of their essay exams. So the DBQ that you get tomorrow, if you're taking US history, almost certainly will not be the same one as everybody else in your class. There are, as we said, at least 4 different versions of the test that they are using. And that's the same for any of the essay tests, Lang, history, world, whatever. So just, you know, just being aware of that if your plan was to have like a group text going during the test, that's probably not going to work because you're all going to have different versions of the exam. Okay. All right, everybody. So I'm going to end the call now. Have a great day. Like I said, reach out to me if you have any questions. And we'll do another one of these videos next week, and I'll walk you through uploading your IRRs. Okay. Have a great day, guys. See you later.